Titration calculations often stress out lots of students. But like with anything in life, a little bit of preparation can reduce the stress. And when it comes to these calculations, you're pretty much doing the same thing every single time. First thing, hopefully you should already know, is the point of a titration is to work out the concentration of either an unknown acid or base. So that's what the question will be based around. You also need to be familiar with this formula here. Concentration is moles over voles. Okay, so in my question, the goal is to work out the concentration of sulfuric acid. So I'm just going to put here a little question mark because that's where I want to get to. Okay, what do I have? I know that my volume of sodium hydroxide is 25 centimeter cubed. But you can't use centimeter cubed, you must use decimeter cubed. To change between the two, divide by 1,000. So 0.025. Okay, so I also know the concentration of my sodium hydroxide. That's 0.124. Okay, using my formula triangle, I know to work out the moles of the sodium hydroxide, I just multiply the two values. So 0.025 times 0.124, 0.0031. Okay, now, what do I know about the sulfuric acid? Well, I know the volume it took to neutralize, which is 23.6. That would have been the actual titration, what was coming down the burette. So 23.6, but I've got to divide that by 1,000, so 0.0236. Okay, now I'm nearly there. How do I get the concentration? Well, I still need the moles. This is where you've got to use your balanced symbol equation. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So that means that when the sodium hydroxide reacts with the sulfuric acid, you only need half the number of moles of the sulfuric acid. So in this example, I've got 0.0031 of sodium hydroxide. So I divide that by 2 and I get a value of 0.00155. All right, now let's look at the formula. How do you work out concentration? It's moles divided by voles. So moles is 0.00155 over 0.0236. And I get a value of 0.657 if I do it to 3 significant figures. There you go. Pretty much the same thing every single time.